Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 3, and because it's going to be posted on Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate Thanksgiving. And to those who have already had their Thanksgiving, like Canadians or something, well, have a double Thanksgiving, I guess. Because Thanksgiving's awesome. Anyway, I had an error with one of my events that I wrote that was giving me tons of shitty problems, and like, well, the Dutch ended up getting a bazillion troops for no reason. Like, I loaded it up to see how many troops they had, because I saw a bunch of dudes over here, and I was kind of wondering about it. They had over 1,000 units that were all the same, and it's because of an event I wrote. So I had to go in and fix the event and mess with the save file to make sure to take that out, basically. The reason I'm doing that is because, number one, it completely breaks the game. And number two, because I want to actually release them, liberate them. Because if I do that, it takes them out of Russia's sphere and puts them in line. Which means I basically take an ally away from them. I do release some of Africa and stuff like that, but I don't really care. I still have Belgium and everything. So it's fine. And they're not communist anymore. I think they're like... Well, they're still communist right now. But, actually, I don't know what they are. I don't know what group that is. I guess I could look at intelligence. Yeah. Netherlands. Mysteries. It's an absolute monarchy. Cool. Okay. So now we have to deal with Scandinavia. And the plan for Scandinavia is to capture... What I want to do is I want to capture as many of these points as I can and get as much of it as I can before Russia does, because this will actually end the war with the Soviet Union. Or not the Soviet Union, but Scandinavia. And before I do that, I have to do some really stupid shit and actually declare war on somebody else so that I can keep the war going. And I think I found a good thing for that. So I can just keep myself at war, basically, so that I don't have to worry about neutrality. I know this is kind of gamey, but we're evil. So being evil is alright. I at least want to get the rest of North Africa, because... well, one thing that I really want to end the war, because I can't invite anybody to my faction right now. And these guys are assholes. I want to kill them anyway, before they join the common turn. These guys are pretty cool, but they won't join me because of this. And I don't want to declare war on Russia immediately, because that would be a very stupid idea. So I think the best option is probably either Burma or Indochina. But what I might do is declare war on South Africa or Morocco. I'll wait until the war is kind of winding down with Scandinavia. I kind of plan to finish them off in one session, because it shouldn't take that long. Alright, what I want to do here is I want to make sure that I get all of my... Let's spend a little time reorganizing. So let's get our... guys to Lubeck, like that. Yeah, that's fine, as long as they're not walking through Russia. That pisses me off. Now, one of the things I have to do is, it's because it's a random roll at the end of a war, I think, who actually enforces it. I think, do I have a war goal? I can't add a new war goal. I don't know if I have. Russia, I think, has a conquest on them already. So what was I doing? Oh, trying to get my Marines, because I want the Marines for Scandinavia. I don't need that many troops. I think I maybe need 12 or 13 regiments. But I'm going to commit a lot of them to the north and do a lot of amphibious stuff because a lot of their stuff is undefended. So let's get as many of our navies as we can. That looks good. I actually do have some. Got a military transport plane that's going to be finished soon. When's the next time I'm going to have troops to finish? Well, I'm pretty sure we'll actually get out of 1940 in this. So probably this stuff. Probably this stuff. So probably everything but this we're going to be getting. We got some carriers and some destroyers, and some rockets and some radars and some guns. Okay. So it looks pretty good. Also, we need to get our relations up with the United States more because they need to be bros with us. I'm going to take off automate trade because I've noticed that they've been giving a lot of some people some bum deals, and I don't want people basically denying deals that the AI puts forward. So just to keep my relations up. Oh, and somebody told me that Croatia is wrong because it should be like a monarchy, and I messed that up. So sorry about that. Honestly, Croatia was the furthest thing from my mind at the time I was doing that. So alright, let's go do it like this. The rest of you. Now, one of the things I want to do is I want to make sure I have troops. Yeah, so like you stay here, and you go up here. We need to keep some partisan fighters available. Lubeck would be stupid. Let's move all of our planes to Stettin, because we want to avoid this situation with Scandinavia. Now, most of their good stuff is down south, but I'd rather have as much of the land as possible. If anything, I would like to cut them off here and completely prevent them from getting anywhere further on the peninsula, because this is good defensive land here. If I can go like this and cut it like that and basically completely cut them off from anything but this, I would be very happy. But I'm not sure I can do that, but I'm going to try my damnedest to do so. And for the most part, I'm going to be ignoring the south except for this stuff. Because if I can get this stuff, that allows me a foothold on Scandinavia to base troops and stuff, which will allow me to actually invade these places. I'll probably actually do a straight shot for Narvik as well once my my Marines get up there. But I'm not sure whether I want to do that before I take care of this or not. Narvik is one of the things. I want to take these tanks and bring them to Copenhagen, because they're moving some troops there. Basically, the goal is to get as much Scandinavia as I can before the Russians or I complete the war. If my goals in the north hold firm, or I actually complete them, then it won't be an issue, and I will basically win almost automatically. But if I am like only halfway completed conquering the rest of this, then and Russia gets the roll, because it's kind of a random roll whether who gets one side or the other. I think I'm going to go straight for a landing here to cut them off. And then I basically want to keep, because Russia doesn't really have a navy of any real value, because I can use these lands as like bases, because they're on my side now. And notice they don't have that many troops. They'll get, I think, some troops because of the event that I was talking about. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay, so everybody who's here. Let's see. Let's cut off some of these tanks. We're gonna need a lot of tanks in the north. Bring you guys here, and I'll deal with my HQs and stuff when I get a good time to do so. I think Berlin is the best place to put those guys. All right. And I want to ask Croatia for transit rights. Likely? That seems pretty good. So that I can get these troops through there. Anything else I have on the table? Has this plane been moved? Nope. I moved my aircraft carriers from down here. Those guys are in place. Alright, and then once the war is over, well, let's do this right now. Let's add war goals. I think I can't do that yet. Okay. To enforce war goals, like, I already have a conquest on Germany and Belgium. When the war with the HRE is over, then it will, the lands that belong to the various factions will default to them through a conquest. So, like, this stuff will default to Russia, and this stuff will default to me. And I believe I have a puppet war goal on Arcus France, and I believe that was from the beginning of the game. I had that, so, or from the beginning of the war, I had that. So they're going to become a puppet when the war is over, and I'm okay with that. I would kind of rather control the land, but you know, it's fine. And that's the reason I can't release anybody, because of the faction ends. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, you guys are moving up there. Can use some of those guys. And I'm not too worried about this border until the war with Scandinavia is over. Okay, good. But I do want to at least have a line available. Alright, so let's just strategically redeploy these guys here. These all normal dudes. Alright. Let's move these guys to Prague. And have these as my Southern Front commanders. Rather, my Southeastern Front Conference commanders. It's Alabama. And Georgia. Okay. Anything else I want to do? I don't think I can do anything with these sphered guys. Are these guys fighting to factions? Nope. Yeah. The kind of asshole thing about this is that it's going to remove that threat from them. You see? It's their cocks. I don't want to trade. I know I keep trying this, but whatever. I don't know if South Africa even has any troops. Let's, we'll find out. Alright, do I have any troops left in Africa that can actually help? Here's a dude. It's a shitty dude, but it's a dude. What? Okay, I do. I have a guarantee, man. Do I have a guarantee with them? No. Oh, yeah, I do. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, they don't have that many troops. I could declare war on them since they're being stupid. All right. All the planes have been moved. You guys are moving. Okay. Let's just run the game a little bit. Okay. So Got there in time. Oh no, 4 guys. And I'm gonna let them move here to get captured, to capture this province. Something I'm thinking about is as soon as I get my troops over here, I want to take this province. Okay, your battleships and stuff, you can move up here. No, actually, that's a shitty base. That is where you should be. Wilhelmshaven. Wilhelmshaven. Okay. Now at the end of this, if I succeed in my goals, okay, we have some stuff we can reorganize. I'll be having basically like a little vote, I guess, to say what else you want me to do, and like basically what because I'll be able to release guys then. Okay, so put these guys out and I'll move here. These guys. No, don't move through there. Do it this way. No, whatever. That's fine. And this can probably cover the rest of that. Alright, so you guys go here. You guys go here. I find this is the easiest way to kind of move troops. And pretty cool, we got some forts here. Alright, and let's just let all those guys go there. Okay. Yeah, it's an easy way to move troops, I find. Ah, here they are. Alright. So that's where we're going to pick up our troops. And, so we already got some in place. Alright, that's probably too many. You guys go down here. And I'll see what I need to do with them. Except these tanks. You guys keep going. These tanks are fast. And that is definitely to our advantage. Here, okay. We definitely want as much speed as we can get. I'm running at a deficit of resource stuff. Whatever. Okay, I need you to be promoted. You aircraft guns get demoted. There we go. That should fix it. Oop. We want another aircraft gun. There we go. Okay. So, troops that are available to go. No, tanks are heavy. These guys aren't available yet. So let's try to get as many infantry units as we can. That's good. I basically want to keep our ships moving so we don't run out of resources. That may not make sense, but actually rebase there. That might not make sense on on the surface, but basically what I mean is because bases will run out of supplies. So the longer our fleet is sitting there, the more supplies they're eating up, basically. And if you keep moving them from base to base, it makes it easier to do stuff. Alright. Now, can we do an invasion here? We can. Let's go for the Gusto here, and just go straight for the one on the border there. I doubt they have any troops there, but, well, my aircraft carriers aren't, in yet. Where are my aircraft carriers? I could probably use those. There they are. Whatever. Yeah, oh, okay, there you go. Go here. And no battles, so there's no guys there. There we go. Okay, and now we definitely need to capture a port before we run out of supplies. So to do that, okay, I'm fighting a battle, but I got heavy cruisers and stuff here. I'm okay. To do that, I want to get some more dudes, but I have to wait until this battle is over. I lost some guy. Alright, rebase down here, pick up some more dudes. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. I think. Basically, I want to get Luela there, or however you pronounce that. You moving here? You are. And then probably when they focus some troops down there, up here, they will be more vulnerable down there, and they could start winning down there. How many guys did I send over there? 3 of them. Alright. Let's see. Okay, well, let's do this. I should win this almost instantly. Yep. Nope, I'm back. Okay, are my Marines ready? My Marines are ready. I think doing some land work is probably better than that. Okay. Oh, and I'm actually close enough to do an invasion from Denmark. That's good. And then once I can land some tanks here, I'll be in really good shape for stuff. Alright. What do we got? Ooh, transfer planes. That's good. Put those in... Rostock, I guess. Oh, Lubeck doesn't have an airfield, does it? I guess I should move my base of operations to Kiel or Rostock. Which has the better bases? Definitely Kiel. Oh no, they're 6½ dozen the other. Let's move to Rostock. It's got a radar placed. Well, they're both exactly the same, as far as I can tell. Yeah, infrastructure-wise, they're exactly the same. Okay. dogs. Alright. There we go. Now, hopefully, I can now land a bunch more troops. Okay, let's leave 2 units of tanks and 1 unit of infantry. I think that's all I can put on this ship for now. And go back to Lubeck and get those guys. So once I connect these, I should have a good chance of keeping my troops supplied. There's even a fort there, that's good. Okay. Alright. So what do we got going on here? Okay. So I think a line, a thin line is better than no line. So let's make a thin line here with those troops there. And then we'll fill out this gap as we can. There's planes here. Lots of planes here. We'll go to Rostock. I don't anticipate Russia attacking me before this is over, but it's very possible that they could. I am not discounting that possibility. Because that would be kind of stupid. I've seen crazier things happen. Oh shit. Wasn't how it was supposed to work, but okay. They didn't stay. When are you gonna be there? Pretty soon. Just wait for him. Oh, and our guys here are ready. Alright, well, actually, let's use these guys. Move here. And you guys move there for covering support. Actually, you guys move to Brandenburg because they're kind of short-handed there. And then where else is everybody else? Just tanks. Right. You guys go to Rostock. Actually, no. Let's just send them to Copenhagen. Since they can just walk across the thing. Where's my big fleet? Over here. Okay. So you move here to cover the Oresund, so they can walk across. Because nobody's going to walk into that many battleships. That's a lot of friggin' battleships, man. And you can go through this because this is the canal. Oh look, we won that battle. How surprising. I would have never guessed that would happen. Basically, we want to keep everybody, everybody supplied and happy up there. And get as many ready troops as up there as we can. Okay, so. Is this gonna work? No. Well, let's just get the tanks up there. To start the advance, I suppose. And then we need to start our invasion over here. But we'll wait for these tanks to get here first. By that time, there should be plenty of troops up there to take care of things. We could start fanning out. Because as far as I know, they're like completely nonplussed by all this, yeah. I think the only thing that'll make them really stop fighting is capturing Oslo and Stockholm.